All right. What is up, everybody? I'm going to do this again. One more. Okay.
We good?
This is episode 3 of the Cool Story Bro podcast, and today we've got Jordan Schmidt, the man himself,
AKA
the Legend of Cotton,
Legend of Cotton.
What's poppin'?
CEO of Utah.
Hello. Hey, you said it, not me. You said it, not me.
Hey, I can go back. We all said it.
We've all said
Like
it. Rightfully
15
so.
minutes ago.
Yes, this is true.
This is a consensus now. We all agree.
I'll accept it. I'll get a name tag, a T-shirt that says it. I'll do it.
Start merch.
Hey, that's not
With
a bad idea.
CEO of Utah merch.
We could use that.
That's not that bad of an idea.
That could
Kinda
be
like
used by
Do it
multiple
like-
people, too.
Collab with like a Utah store.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
not-
like called
You're
the
my
surf.
manager now.
let's go.
You're
Frick
my
yeah,
manager
I'll be your
now. You're
agent
my
too.
idea guy. I need an idea guy. I'll give you
Just-
15%.
Okay.
No,
I don't know
that
how
was
much.
easy.
I don't know how much
That
you
was
make. Like,
easy.
All right, they
as
just
far as
struck
that
up a business
That
deal.
was easy.
I'm over here scrolling through the talking points, and they're doing business over here.
Yeah. All right. I'm dropping the podcast. We're going on tour, Jordan.
Exactly.
Meet and
Hey,
greets
I'm like,
all over Utah. Because where else would people
yeah, all
watch
over
you?
Utah. It wouldn't matter. Nobody would show up if I was like in Vermont. Nobody
Like
would.
Vernal.
Or is anyone
You
in
go St.
Vermont?
George, then you're going to hit Vernal, then you're going to hit Panguitch. You'll have like 10 people there in each town.
Hey.
First stop,
Hey, no joke. Scipio has a gas station that has like a, what's it called? One of those like quarter machines that you like put a quarter in and it pushes all of them. I spent 3 hours there one time.
Oh my
It-
gosh, dude.
wait,
Not 3 hours.
it
Okay, 3
pushes
hours.
That's
is
like how
exaggeration.
long it takes
Hold
for
on.
us to get there.
I
At
spent
least
like
for
I
me,
spent
I'm
like an hour and a half.
What do you mean it
Jeez.
pushes them out?
So like it's like
Like it flattens them?
no.
I was
It's
gonna
like
say.
it's like an arcade game. You put a quarter in. There's a bunch of quarters in it.
Oh, yeah,
it
and you can
pushes-
win more.
You can win more.
Oh.
And so me and my friends were on our way to St. George, and we stopped to fill up, and we saw it, and we were there for literally an hour and a half.
Dude.
Oh
so-
my.
That's not one of my.
That's the only
most
thing you
favorite
can
things.
do in
Did you
Scipio
come out
is play
winning,
gas
though?
station
I
games.
don't remember. This is like my senior trip after I graduated high school.
Your senior trip was driving to St. George?
Yeah, you know.
How long were you guys there?
Like for a weekend.
Okay, that's good.
So, yeah, very stereotypical of Utah to take a senior trip to St. George
St.
because
George.
nobody else goes anywhere else.
Take pictures on top of Dixie Rock or something.
Yep, take pictures on Dixie Rock. I think my friend kissed a girl on Dixie Rock too, so that just
That's-
really just
There you
fit. the
go.
narrative
There's everything
of
you need to do.
Utah.
Playing Post Malone in the background, probably.
I don't think no. I don't think Post Malone was as popular.
Yeah, how long ago was your senior year?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay,
No, I
That was like months
graduated.
ago.
I graduated in 2015.
then
So
yeah,
not-
Post Malone wasn't very big.
Not that long ago, but still.
He was like.
Well, he was big, but he wasn't
Yeah.
not what he is right now.
Exactly. And he wasn't. I don't even think he lived in Utah.
Yeah,
at
he
that
didn't have the
point.
Utah clout yet.
Exactly.
hmm
So.
We made Post Malone, is what we're saying.
No.
Post Malone has us to thank.
Have you ever heard that one TikTok sound? I mean, I recreated it. That's why he's popular. That's the only reason he's popular.
Oh, yeah.
yeah?
You made Post Malone. I'm your agent. You're Post Malone's agent. So technically, I'm Post Malone's agent, is what we're saying.
Pem does. That's that's how that works, right?
I'm pretty
I
pretty
think
sure the
so.
math adds up right there.
You guys are in the parentheses. I'm just the outlier. Like, I'm just whatever
Exactly.
on the outside.
Like, let's not. Nobody look too deep into it, but it works. Trust me, it works.
Sources, just trust me, bro.
Sources, trust me, bro.
Like,
Yeah.
I swear on my
on my honor. I'm an Eagle Scout, bro. 3 fingers up.
guys, I promise that I'm Post Malone's manager. For those of you not watching, I crossed my fingers. No, I didn't.
Okay, so we've got obviously we've got Jordan here today. Big guest, big guy, super fun to hang out with. But none of us have ever met before. I mean, Kai and I obviously have.
I was
both.
gonna say you
Yeah.
guys do a
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
together. You
Nice
should.
to meet you, Luke and Kai, by the way.
I've never met you. Kai's never met you.
Nope.
So,
this
like-
is first time meeting.
Mhm.
And obviously, most of the people listening probably know who you are. Except for like my San Diego friends probably don't.
They will now.
But yeah, they do now. Check them out.
If you're
But,
from
like,
Utah, it wouldn't surprise me if you knew
Yeah.
who he was.
so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name's Jordan Schmidt. I am a content creator. I've been a content creator, not just on TikTok, but a content creator for the last, let's see, it's 2020, so like 6 years, I want to say.
Ooh.
I will say, I found out you had like you started promoting your YouTube channel more, so I went and looked
Yeah.
at it. I was like, oh, he actually has like a decent following.
Yeah.
You like
You
started
had, like
on
videos go
LinkedIn.
pretty freaking viral. I
Just
was like,
slowly moved
oh,
up.
he's not just a TikToker.
Yeah, no, I'm literally not just a TikToker.
That's how I know you, but yeah.
That's probably how a lot of people know me. But yeah, I've been doing like gaming content for a long time.
Oh,
And
bet.
then there was a little period, like a month and a half period, where I was like, I don't want to do gaming anymore. I'm gonna do vlogs, and I don't want to do vlogs anymore. I'm sticking to gaming. So, but yeah, content creator. Honestly, that's what I've been doing for the last
I didn't
6
know that.
years. Yeah,
I knew you were on TikTok. I didn't know anything that you were on YouTube.
Fun fact, yeah, I'm also on YouTube. A lot
I
a lot of people don't know that. Like, I keep my audience very different from.
It's a
both
very
of them.
like if you know type
Yeah,
of thing. Like
yeah,
you
it's-
don't like also go subscribe to my YouTube. It's like once
Yeah.
in a while if you
Yeah.
have something coming.
Exactly.
Dude, that's
exactly.
sick. Okay, and like what type of games do you play?
So I started with it's kind of done. I've kind of done full circle with it. So, started with Call of Duty. I was
Okay.
doing that for a while, and then I wasn't enjoying it as much in this game. Have you ever heard of H1Z1?
I've heard of it. I've never played.
Yeah,
it.
So
I've heard
it's
that.
it's the original battle royale. So before Warzone, before Fortnite,
Mm.
before PUBG, all of
PUBG.
that. It was the original. I started to hop on that. There wasn't like anybody making content on it. Whether
I know.
that's-
I remember when it started to become like a thing, and then
Yeah.
PUBG, and then Fortnite. But H1Z1 was the father of all
nobody
this.
nobody was making content on H1Z1, so I was like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I know how to make thumbnails. I know how to make the clickbait content, and I know how to draw an audience. Because at that time, I had like 20,000 subscribers or something like that. So
That's honestly solid.
How many do you have right now?
65,000.
Shoot, dude. Okay.
So yeah, so I'm really in the next year. I'm really trying to hit 100K.
Not to flex, we've got like 52 right now. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can.
We're gonna pass him. I just hit 14K on TikTok. I'm coming for your crown.
Hey, whoa!
He has 100,000. He has
Whoa!
100,000
Yeah, we invite him
followers.
here and just
Just
flame him.
roast me. Jeez, I'm already in a hostile environment. I'm at BYU right now.
You are you, and you're
Oh,
very.
my goodness.
Yeah, you posted a TikTok, and then BYU commented, and right after they commented, we lost, and you let us have that.
I let them know.
Yeah,
Honestly, if BYU had won, I would have said absolutely nothing. I would have kept my mouth shut. I wouldn't have said anything, but they commented, so I was like,
You
feel
would have said something.
obligated.
This is
You absolutely would have said
It's your
something,
sense of
considering you posted
duty.
a few times.
Yes,
posted
I have.
this. I just had such an impression, a prompting. The spirit just told me. I had to.
But lost my train of thought. Okay, so we're talking about YouTube. So did H1Z1, grew my audience to like 45,000. Did a bunch of stuff. I played in a $180,000 tournament in
Wow.
in
my gosh.
San Diego. Was that in San Diego? No, I was in Long Beach. It was
Luke,
in
you ever
Long
been there?
Beach.
What?
You ever been there? San Diego?
San Diego? Where's that?
It was Long Beach. I lied. It was not San Diego.
So
It was
no.
Long
Australia.
Beach? Is that
Jordan's
like
from
Yeah,
New
so
Australia.
York?
I played against like I'm gonna drop some names. Let me think. You guys know who like Nade Shot is?
I've heard of him.
Dr. Disrespect.
Oh, I know who Dr. Disrespect is.
Who
Should have
else
brought the
was on
wig and the
that?
glasses.
Some of the bigger people. I was in a $180,000 H1Z1 tournament.
Oh my gosh.
How many
against
people were?
them.
How many people were in the tournament?
75.
Wow.
75, and I ended up taking it like 50th or something like that. But
Hey, that against players like that though,
yeah,
and the tournament
And there
that
was-
big.
it was huge because there was like 10,000 people in the audience like watching like
Oh my
live,
gosh.
and then there was another like 115,000 on live stream.
That's
Back when you could like,
insane.
go to events.
Yeah,
and
when
stuff.
you couldn't-
I
oh
say
my
that when
gosh.
we're recording in person, but still, they don't host those things
Yeah,
anymore.
no, it
Yeah.
was very nerve wracking.
Dude, I
Hopefully,
bet.
hopefully I get an opportunity to do something like that again. But
Mhm.
like it was there was so many people. There was so many people. It was so nerve wracking. Like, cause so like when you were playing, what the people were seeing was slightly delayed. So like if something crazy happened, everybody that was watching playing the game knew what was gonna happen, and then there was like a 30-second delay, so people couldn't screen peek or anything like that. So then the
Oh.
audience 30 seconds later would erupt and just go crazy.
They just see you jumping up in your chair, and they're like, "What happened?"
Yeah, I died to explosives on the first game, so that was really
Oh, that's
embarrassing.
tough.
Yeah, that was brutal.
You just held the button down for too long.
I died, and then instantly Marvin's Room by Drake just started playing in my head.
Marvin-
I was really
Cups
upset.
of the rose.
But yeah, so I've just been doing YouTube. Took a little bit of a break for a little while, just because it wasn't what I was enjoying very much,
Mhm.
and then found TikTok, and been on that wave for the last year and a couple months.
Dude.
I want to say, a couple months, something like that. I don't know exactly.
That's sick.
So yeah, I'm not that cool, but
Not
content
to
creation is my
flex.
thing.
Like,
That's awesome.
I mean, you say that, but at the same time, you've been on for like a year. You said I got on TikTok. I had absolutely no followers. I just got on to watch stuff because that's when it was like shifting away from the whole Musically vibe. I never
Yeah.
had Musically, but I got on TikTok and I was like, oh, this actually looks funny. And I think I found you early on then, but I didn't like. And then I deleted it for a few months. Got back on in like the summer of
Yeah.
2019. I think I found you again.
Yeah.
So I'd say like last winter to like early this year, I became like a fan of yours. And then like I was joking with him beforehand. I'm like, me early 2020 would be to have you on a freaking
Tripping
podcast with me. Like, that's
balls.
insane. But yeah, now you and I have become friends because of this
Yeah.
pre-mentioned like House of Utah. Is that
House of
even a word?
Utah, just
Pre-mentioned,
like
but-
Utah content in general. So
I remember you like recognized. I sound like such a fanboy. Like it's washed over now. It's washed over now. But
My guy's over here just like, oh,
I know,
oh.
guys, am I blushing?
breathe, Kai.
No.
Breathe. It's okay.
We're good. So back when like the House of Utah started gaining a little traction,
Yeah.
You saw my name in a live stream, and because like we were trying to get you to like kind of notice us, because
Yeah.
like we want to like post Utah themed content too.
Yeah.
We want Utah creators to kind of be in the know with each
Yeah,
other.
exactly.
So then you followed us, and then you followed me, and then you and I have kind of been in touch.
Chit chatting
since then.
and join each other's lives every now and then and say what's up,
Mhm.
kind of stuff. So
Yeah. So now we're like TikTok friends. It's kind of crazy.
Exactly. I think you're. Let me think. You're like the third person I've met through TikTok, like in person. I'm thinking about that. Yeah, something like that. I think you're only like the
You've
third person.
met. Who else have you met?
Taylor Salte,
Yeah.
and I mean, we won't bring up his name, but I did a money hunt thing with a certain person. But
Oh, was this the guy you told me about?
yeah.
Oh
that
my
one-
gosh.
We won't bring that one up.
Yeah,
but
that's all good.
yeah. You don't? Do you know about that story?
No, I'm lost.
Oh, do you want
I've
me to
been
tell
lost
the
the
story?
last.
We
like,
don't.
45
I was gonna
seconds.
say we don't need to
I can
mention
tell-
names. We don't need to name drop
I'll tell that
unless.
story. I'll
Okay.
tell that
Yo,
story.
hey, we'd
Okay,
have
I'm
we'd
about
have
to get, like,
major
educated.
clickbait.
All right.
Jordan starts
I'm
beef
gonna
on the
educate
podcast.
you. I've only been in TikTok beef twice now.
TikTok beef.
I know it sounds so stupid. It sounds childish. It's dumb. So okay. So it was. I think it was over the summer. Is that right? I think that's right. I don't know. I'm
Like
looking
this
at
past
you.
one?
It was
I
de-
didn't see. That's the thing is I wasn't paying attention. You just told me about it like in the fall or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So it was definitely. It was before the summer, I believe. I saw this kid, and he did like a money hunt where he hid money in an envelope and then like recorded the location.
Oh,
I remember the
I've
kid
seen
that was
stuff like
doing
that.
that.
That
It was
whole-
that kid. I thought you told me about a different kid that was like trying to just make up random stuff about you. I don't know. I didn't know you
Oh.
had beef with this kid.
Yeah. No, that's my second beef. That-
Oh.
I got
We've
two.
got both
I don't know
of
why
them
people
now.
hate me. I didn't do anything.
I know you don't do anything. You just go to
You're
high
the
schools and just
chillest
say,
dude.
"Who's the worst high school?"
Exactly. No, this was actually before.
You
that.
start beef with other people. You don't
Exactly. I
get
just stir the
beef
pot.
yourself.
I just stir the pot. No, okay, so this is what happened. So I saw my brother's ex-girlfriend duetted this guy, and she found the money that he hid. I was like, huh, that's kind of cool. He had like 90 followers at the time, and I was like,
Okay.
hey, and I think at the time I had 50,000. So I messaged him. I was like, hey, like this would be a cool idea. Like, you obviously are financially stable enough to be throwing out money like that, and I have the following, so like let's make a thing out of it. So we did, and we did it for like a week, and it was just the most chaotic. Like, it was bad. Like, we would go hide the money and then tell people where we were, and within 30 minutes people would find it. Like, they were just so, and we were picking some of the craziest places, like
Inside the Ted Bundy caves, you have to break through those rails.
that would have been a really good
Inside
idea.
his grave.
Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up. That's bad. That's bad karma right there. Just kidding.
Dude, I'm not driving you
Who
home. We're
feels
gonna
bad
die,
for Ted
dude.
Bundy though? It's Ted Bundy. Who
You're
cares?
right. You're right. It's Ted Bundy. It doesn't matter. I think he's dead in Florida, so that would takes away from it. Anyways, there was one where we like our final one, our like grand finale. We did it at the Capitol building downtown,
Mhm.
and
I
we
remember that.
we hid it in 3 different spots, and within 30 minutes, all 3 spots had been found.
Holy
And
crap.
one was like, so there's like these statues with there's like a fountain
yeah.
behind the Capitol building. We stuck it underneath a statue, like crazy, like 200 IQ spot. That was found really quick. We did it in a drain pipe, and then we did
Oh
it.
my gosh.
So like in front of the Capitol building, it says "State of Utah" or something like that.
Mhm.
We hid it in an envelope inside one of the letters. Found so
like you
quickly.
pulled it out.
No,
or-
we folded up the envelope, and then just kind of like stuck it in,
Oh,
like hiding
okay,
behind
okay.
one of the letters. And like multiple people walked past it, didn't find it, but so we did our thing for a week. It did really well. It got him like 5,000 followers from it.
I know. I remember I watched him like keep growing because it would always show up. I never like went and looked for the money, but
Yeah,
now looking back, I'm like, oh, I remember when this kid was doing that, and I think I
Yeah.
remember you contributing,
yeah.
but I don't remember all these details and things.
That's an important part of the story is I got him from 90 followers to over 5,000. So I was like, okay, let's take a break. Let's like regroup. Let's try to get local businesses involved to do this. Like, so it
Oh, that
doesn't,
would have been clutch.
doesn't come out of like your pocket or
Yeah.
our pockets at all. Like we can, essentially it's promotion for other businesses around the city or around the valley. And there's like a few days later, he's like, people are really wanting it. I was like, yeah, of course people are wanting it. It's free money. I was like, I think we should just like take a break. But
Yeah.
I was like, no, go ahead and do it. So he started doing it by himself, and then he didn't really get any traction. And then I did one. I was gonna do one, and he messaged me. He's like, you just used me for my money, all this kind of stuff. I was like, what are you talking?
Did you even
about?
take any of the money,
No,
bruh?
I didn't use the money. Like it's not like he's like, you just used me. He's like, you just used my money for the clout. I was like, dude, I got you 5,000 followers. Like,
I don't, of the people that needed the clout, I don't think it was you.
yeah, and so
Follower counts aren't everything, but geez, like this
Yeah.
kid doesn't get to kind of put himself on this pedestal.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
like
know. I'm sure he's a good kid, but it's just like this. I don't know. It's an
Yeah.
odd superiority complex.
Yeah, and so he had a problem with that, and then it was really funny. So he started making content like mine, like it was very noticeable, and so I was like, I did something petty. I'm gonna admit to it right now. He made a video about him like how to make fry sauce or something, and I was like, no, this is clearly like an off-brand me. So I made a video, and it did better, and I was like, see, that's why you don't start beef with me. And then it escalated, and a buddy of mine sent me one of his TikToks, and I go to click on it, and I said I was blocked, and I was like, wait, what? And then I have
Burner.
I do have a burner account actually, and I went to the video, and it was like the Utah Check sound, like the Ayo Utah Check, and then the Post Malone song that follows after it.
Yeah.
The original video the original audio got taken down, and so he recreated it. I was like, no. Like people call, like, I have the nickname CEO of Utah. Like, I'm not gonna let this dude steal my thunder. So I recreated it, made it better, and then he made a diss video saying that I'm copying his videos, and that I don't remember everything he said.
This is so entertaining.
And then I responded back to him, and I was like, I can't remember everything I said, but I responded back to him, and then everybody from my video went to his and just flamed him, and then he blocked me after that, and I haven't seen any of his content since.
Shoot.
But yeah, that was my little bit of TikTok beef. My one the other one is just some kid that like tries to make fun of me, but gets no attention from it. So.
I know it's more like, from what you explained, it actually sounds like he's using your name for clout.
Yeah, he's like trying to get it. He's like trying to get a reaction on me, but I have very thick skin.
If you give the reaction.
I was
that's what
gonna
he
say-
wants, and
Yeah.
then-
Like this
exactly.
sounds like the TikTok drama hour. Like, oh my gosh, did you hear what happened at the Hype House or like whatever? This isn't one of those. It's
Welcome
like
to the TikTok drama hour, baby.
Yeah.
All right, next
There's
we're
a
gonna
new
be
dance
discussing
going around, so hop
Charlie
on that.
D'Amelio and the snail.
Yeah, that.
Wait, was that
escalated so
Dixie?
freaking much. It was Dixie.
It is
Oh,
Dixie, I think.
okay.
But
Dixie
yeah,
ate
but
a
like for
snail
the
and
most part,
gagged, guys. Can you believe that?
I'm very calm. Like I don't
Yeah.
get in altercations. I don't like respond to like the super trolly like if somebody's just messing with me and they want to have fun, that's totally fine. Like
You
I'll
and I
respond to those.
joke about freaking BYU and Utah all the
Stuff
time,
like
and
that
it's
is totally
hilarious.
okay.
Yeah.
But like the people that are like purposely trying to get a reaction, like I just don't
Get you
give
angry.
it.
I was gonna say I can vouch. Like, you're not a dramatic person.
No.
You don't start stuff, so it's
No.
this isn't like all of us like just trying to start beef with people because we're not using names or
No.
anything.
no.
like, The only TikTok beef I ever had, and it was very minor because this kid also had no followers, but it's because with the church there comes a lot of,
oh, I did
anti-
see this.
you saw
did
this
see
kid.
this.
and it's like
did
I
see
don't
this.
care if you're not a member of the church. That's not what it is. This kid was like telling my girlfriend to for me to unblock him.
What a weirdo.
He like duetted Lauren, and he goes like, "Have your boyfriend unblock me so I can waffle stomp him." And I just go, "Whatever."
Dude, people are weird.
So I
on the internet.
unblocked him,
Waffle
and I'm
stomp,
just like,
bro?
"Man, yeah, waffle stomp. What does that
I
mean?"
don't know, dude. Some
Pour a
people,
bunch of. I
people are
don't.
weird on the internet, and like I can tell by some of the TikTok comments and stuff. Like this is the first time people are on the internet. I swear, like they don't know what
They're like
doing.
80 years old. They're just like, oh.
that,
Or they're like 6.
or they're like they're like children. Like I said, I've been doing content for 6 years, so I have a very thick skin. Like
Yeah.
when it comes to comments.
dude,
and
comments are
tweets and
brutal.
stuff like that.
I've
are
I've
brutal.
developed one because of this freaking LDS stuff. I'm just like, I
Yeah,
don't care to have
it's-
hate comments anymore.
Like there has been like people cannot get to me. Like it just does not work. Like people try really, it just doesn't work. It just does not work.
That's not a bad thing. That's a
Yeah.
really good
I was
thing.
gonna say it's a very good thing.
Yeah. So I still have people constantly like DMs and messages like just talking trash, and I'm like, this doesn't do anything. Like, I'm chilling.
It's like, we get it. You live in Utah.
I'm chilling. I'm eating Cafe Rio. Like,
Oh, hold on.
That was not a sponsor, but
plug.
Hold on.
But
Cafe Rio or
imagine.
Costa Vida?
You already know that answer. It's
Okay.
guys, if you know Jordan, freaking Costa Vida is like a curse to him.
Dude,
Like,
I like Costa Vida. I like Costa Vida a lot. I like
the
Cafe
thing,
Rio.
is each
though.
one
I
has
think
their
I like
charm.
Cafe Rio more.
Y'all smell that? It smells like cap in here.
Cap?
take off the beanie, guy.
Honestly though, Cafe Rio's got
Take
the
it
sauce.
off. Throw back to the first one.
Take it off. Take it off,
Hey,
dude.
take it off, guy.
Hey, look at this dude.
Yeah, Cafe Rio.
Okay.
10 times out of
I
10.
cannot wait for the day you get like a menu item or something.
Oh,
do you
just
mean?
the Jordan
Oh.
Like
special.
the Jordan or
Oh,
something.
that'd be crazy.
The Jordan.
That would be insane.
Jordan
Because Cafe Rio
jalapenos.
is like a big chain, but
Yeah.
in like the one that's like nearest to you or something. Because
Oh,
you
maybe.
didn't you get like a drink from like a local?
Yeah, it was a soda shop in like Roy or something like that. Nothing crazy. And then
this
a,
is not like a sponsor, like a plug for them.
a
It's
snow
just-
cone place in Sandy. They were gonna give me my own flavor, but then they shut down because it was the end of the season, so it doesn't matter. But
Oh, gotcha.
we'll revisit that next year. But
That's honestly a flex.
yeah, it's cool. But speaking of Cafe Rio, I can't really say too much, but just wait for something in February. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh shoot.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Word.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, hey,
That's all I'm
yo.
gonna say.
Oh,
What is this?
shoot.
I can't say.
You can't say anything. Okay,
I'm not.
okay.
I'm not loyal to either one, but man, that's impressive.
I love them both. I think I like Costa Vida a little more just because I go there more often.
That's the thing is,
Understand.
I go
Honest-
there more.
Honestly, like, it's the same thing with the BYU thing. Like me trashing. It's honestly just become part of my brand. Like I honestly, I don't.
I was gonna say I don't see. They taste very similar. I see it having like that
Yeah,
much
there's
of
not
like
much of a
a
difference.
gripe with
I'm gonna
it.
be
It's just in
completely
fun.
honest.
Cafe Rio's
I
got that
just do it
green
for fun.
sauce, but
I just do it because I know it gets a reaction to people, and like it's honestly a meme to me at this point. Like
people that actually
It's
like,
hilarious. I don't take it
genuinely get
serious.
upset about like Cafe Rio, Costa Vida,
Yeah.
or Swig versus Sodalicious.
yeah,
and
all that.
Fizz.
No.
Then they'll bring up
Thirst
some
and
like
all of it.
random one. Like, have you ever had like quenched?
Dude,
like
quenched.
what or
That's
like
just- that just
iced
word makes
drinks?
me
I'm like, what
uncomfortable.
are these?
Yeah.
words y'all are talking about?
Yeah.
Fizz, swig, so delicious. That's it.
Thirst as
I've
well.
never even
I,
heard.
I
Thirst.
like thirst. Only
Never
There's
heard of
no
that.
Okay.
thirst near me. The reason why I always have like
See the
fizz is
nearest
because there's
one
like
there.
two next to me.
The reason I honestly like of all of them, thirst is my favorite because one reason they do beignets on Wednesday, and it's
Oh,
like being
my-
at Disneyland. It's like being at Disneyland every.
Dude, the
single
nearest
Wednesday.
ones are in Salt Lake.
Yeah, there's Salt Lake. Yeah, there's one in Mill Creek and then one downtown, which I know they're expanding soon. So
They better come
Shoot,
down
if
here
they
'cause I
if they
wanna
bring
try
one
that.
closer to me,
Yeah.
I'll try it. But there's always just like there's two fizzes next to me.
yeah,
Dude,
one in
you
my
see
city,
Fizz
one
is
in the
like you
neighbor
s- and
city. I
Sodalicious
always
is
have
like you
fizz.
see churches here. They're just literally
Yeah, dude, they
every
are
single corner.
everywhere.
I think on the House of Utah, Dallin Drake made a video just like that. Someone made a video just like that. How he's like, there's like,
There's more soda shops than
or it's like there's more
Churches.
soda shops are like churches. They're on every corner
Yeah,
or
they're
something.
everywhere.
They
Dude,
really
I don't
are.
understand. It's literally soda. You could go to the store
I
and just
know.
like do it yourself.
yeah.
Well, it's
but
our version of like Starbucks though. Like you could make the same thing because Starbucks is popular and that's just coffee. Replace
Ye-
coffee with soda.
people are just lazy, honestly.
Honestly,
that's
that's
what it
honestly
is.
fact.
Like, would you rather sit in your car and be able to drive through and get? This is how I look at it. It's like $1.50 for like a 44 ounce, or you can buy a 2-liter for
freaking
$1. But then you have to get out of
They're
your car
like
for
they're
it.
like $2 or $3 for like a big drink,
Yeah.
which is not
Yeah.
bad because there's a lot that goes in it.
I mean, I like
It's-
the cookies there. And then I had.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the pretzel at Fizz?
It was solid.
Okay, yeah.
They did a pretzel.
Yeah, Fizz sells pretzels.
Oh,
and they're
Thirst,
pretty
Thirst,
good.
Thirst does like pretzels. The other thing I like about Thirst is they do like what's it called, like weekend features. So they'll feature other local businesses at theirs to like kind of boost other people's.
So
they'll
they'll
s-
sell like burritos and stuff.
Yeah,
Or,
they'll
like,
do. I think like even today or this week or something, they're doing like Taco Tuesday or tacos from like some local.
I was
I don't
gonna
even know
say
where,
that's actually pretty
but-
cool.
That's pretty sick.
Thirst, if you're listening, we should try to get Thirst to like reach out because then I'll freaking promo them. But this is not a sponsor.
Yeah.
Sponsor us, please.
We're only sponsored by
We've
Anchor,
made
and that's who we freaking
$2 and
post
like
on.
48 cents total.
I know the owner. I got you guys. Don't worry about it.
Word.
Dude, wait, do you actually know the
Let's get the
owner?
House of Utah
How do you got all these
sponsorship.
plugs, dude?
I just do.
I don't.
Content creator, baby.
I
Yeah.
know someone that works at Fizz. that's the extent.
Honestly, same. Like that's like all my friends do.
Yeah.
Used to. Then they all went to college and stuff. But in high school, everyone worked at Fizz or Chick-fil-A. Because I live right by Station Park, if you know what that is.
I was at Station Park a few months ago.
I remember you said that, and I was like, I gotta go try to like, finally like see him there, because we were kind of boys by then.
Yeah, this was
Mhm.
in August, so I mean,
Mhm.
not that long ago.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
recent,
so I was like,
pretty recent.
but I forgot you were there that day. I was like, oh, he was right by me.
I've never been to Station Park. I mean, the only time I've been is when I went to the train after our first episode.
Yeah,
I was literally,
that's honestly.
I was hustling buns to get, dude, those stairs, the train was coming. Like, I saw it, and I was not even up the stairs yet. So I was, like, hauling cheeks.
Sprinting.
And I had my case of microphone equipment and then my backpack, and I was running like that.
He was running like it was the first day of school.
Dude, going down the stairs was just...
Your backpack was just going boom, boom, boom.
Dude, that was the most stressful. But yeah, that's the only time I've ever been to Station Park.
Yeah, I've literally only been to Station Park one time, and that was happened to be that one time.
Because I mean, I lived right by the outlets, so I could go there when I needed to.
I was gonna say it's more just geography. Like if you live in Salt Lake, you go to City Creek. If you live in like Utah County, you go to the outlets or whatever. But
Yeah,
like I live in Davis County, so then that's just Station Park.
that makes sense.
Okay, Jordan,
Yeah.
there was a little bit there. I think you started to gain a lot of traction. I could be wrong, but you went to high schools very often. And
Oh,
I
I
mentioned
saw
this
that. Okay,
earlier,
I saw
stirring the pot. Jordan, what are some of your like funniest or like favorite schools you went to, and like the funniest answers you've gotten? Because you were starting stuff, and like kids were funny because they recognized you and they wanted to be like on your account.
Yeah, no, those videos were the like of all the content that I've made over the last year. Those were by far my favorite, just because one, the reception to them, like the comment section and just the interaction with people, but then also the reactions of when I would show up to these schools, like
Yeah.
we're going crazy, like
Oh yeah.
like crazy. Like I was like, this is not what I'm expecting. So like the very first one that I did was at West Jordan High, which is my old stomping grounds. So I was like,
Mater.
Miranda.
yeah. So I was like,
Where we see you.
So I was like, I was like, there's a game tonight. Like, might as well let's just go try this out. So
Yeah.
I did that. That went like they were going crazy for us. I was like, I can make a series out of it. So like, it's insane. So I think my favorite one. There's a clip from Syracuse High that went completely viral, and it wasn't even intentional. Like it wasn't even intentional because what I would do was I would post a snippet, like one interview, and then be like blank video tomorrow. So like for example, it was like Syracuse video tomorrow. It was just like a little snippet.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl was like, I said, what do you think is the worst high school in Utah? And she said, I can't remember what high school she said, but she goes,
It was probably Davis or Fremont or
yeah,
just
something like that.
someone in Davis
I think it
County
was
if you're in
Fremont. I think it was
Syracuse.
Fremont.
Because
She
if you're in
goes,
Davis County, like Syracuse and Fremont, I know are close.
yeah. So I was at Syracuse High. I asked this girl, and she goes, I think it was Fremont. She says, because Fremont boys play you better than they play football. And
Oh,
they were
right.
crazy.
shoot.
The video has 1.8 million views, and
Oh
I
my
was like,
gosh, dude. That's a bar.
And I was
That's
like,
a
Imagine being
bar.
that girl.
But
Like
that was like the most unintentional. Like it wasn't like
And that was just a sneak peek. It wasn't even supposed to be the video.
yeah, it was like minimal effort. Like I was just like I just picked one of the random snippets that I had, and I was like, I'll just upload this one, and then
Dude.
just posted it, and 1.8 million views, and I was like, oh,
the reason
My
why I say
goodness.
like I feel like that was your like most consistent one because it seemed like every video performed insanely well because you did like
Those
the
popped
ranking
off.
cities ones
Yeah.
and things like that, and those just get a lot of engagement because people are like, do this one next, do this one next, do
Yeah.
this one next. But those high school ones, I'm like, Jordan is probably caking off of these. I don't know if you're on the freaking
Yeah.
creator fund.
I
but,
am,
like,
I am. I mean, nothing. It's
not like
crazy.
caking, but like every
Gas
video is
money.
performing well.
Yeah.
I joined your lives and everyone was like, go to this game, go to this game, go to this game.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for basketball games to come back, like
Those would be
high school
fresh.
basketball.
Oh my
games.
gosh.
Fresh.
Because
Go to a Farmington game. That's
Is it
my alma
basketball
mater.
games or
I'll
just,
go.
like-
I'll meet you.
with basketball games too, there's 2 a week. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
and they're
yeah.
they're so enclosed
Yeah.
versus football. You're separate, but like
Yeah.
the student sections are right next to each other.
yeah, and with like the basketball games, I'd be able to hit more than one in a week. So like
Yeah.
for the football games, it was just on Fridays, and if I wasn't able to get into the game, then I have to wait a whole another week to film that content. So, but Syracuse was a good one. Bingham was in
Bingham. Didn't
was
one of the girls say Bingham?
insane. Yeah.
I was gonna say like, yeah.
I think that's the only one I
Bingham?
actually saw.
No, Bingham was insane because I went and so what I would do is I'd show up like around halftime because I'm not like I don't
You're not
want
gonna
I
stay and
I
watch
have
this
no
bunch of-
I have no reason to be
Exactly.
watching a high school football game.
Yeah.
I have no reason. So
Yeah.
show up at like end of the first quarter, closer to halftime. Show up, and then this Bingham one specifically, I went and sat like far off to the side, and these girls recognized me and they're like, "Come interview us." I was like, "Okay, yeah, I will." Like at halftime.
They just knew what you were doing.
Yeah, so they knew what I was doing. So I go over there. I'm interviewing them, just like right here. I look up. Entire student section is filled. Every single person has their phone out, like
gosh.
filming me. Every single person.
That's
The first like
insane.
I'd say probably the first like 4 to 5 rows of people.
Is it still filming? Hold on. I'm going to check the camera. You guys just keep talking.
Okay. But yeah, first 4 to 5 rows of people, cameras out, just filming me, and I was like, oh my goodness.
That's wild. Yeah, I think it stopped. And then, yeah, just started back up. Okay. But yeah, the Bingham one is the only one that actually showed up on my For You page. I clicked on your account and I scrolled through some other ones because I wanted to see if you had hit Skyridge. You hadn't, but I don't.
No, I hadn't.
I just almost all of them were Corner Canyon and Bingham. Those
I
were
had
the
to,
two
like,
answers.
Everyone
I
dissed Corner
definitely had
Canyon.
to like go more north because I knew they wouldn't say Bingham and Corner Canyon because it was getting a little out of
Oh,
control.
Skyridge would have said Corner Canyon and Lone Peak. Those were the two.
Yeah.
That Skyridge,
I remember
and
when
Lone
you
Peak
like
said Skyridge and Corner Canyon.
during our senior year, you would talk so much smack about Lone
I
Peak.
hated Lone Peak.
Yeah,
And
you
I
did.
hate
It
Corner
was
Canyon
kind
more,
of funny.
but that's just because they
That's
beat
funny
us.
because in high school I hated Lone Peak too, but that's just because like TJ Haas and stuff like that.
Oh, TJ Haas, I remember him.
Yeah,
Man,
I did not like them at all.
man. Wait, so he went to Lone Peak when you were in high school?
Mhm.
Oh, that's crazy. So yeah.
Nick Emery.
Yeah, they had a
Wow.
whole squad.
Because I watched these guys during BYU basketball, and I was like a fan of them. I didn't know that you were like.
Yeah, who else?
Their
I can't
age.
Well, that's like
remember.
Zach Wilson was in high school.
Zach Wilson too.
We're the only, not we. Skyridge is the only team that ever beat Zach Wilson.
Oh
That's
wow.
that's the only thing I remember.
Wow.
They beat him by like 1 point.
Frank Jackson, all of them. I did not like them.
That's
I don't
wild that
blame
like
you. They were good.
we know these people. Not
Uh,
know, but you know.
No, yeah, I know what you mean, but yeah, no, thank you. Did not like them. Still don't like them.
So,
So-
was Bingham your favorite school you hit, or just
Uh,
the wildest?
Bingham and Copper Hills were probably even though I went to West Jordan, whatever. I'm not supposed to say nice things about Copper Hills. Copper Hills and Bingham were probably like the best receptive wise.
Yeah.
Where else did I go? Syracuse, West Jordan.
How'd you go to Syracuse, but you didn't go to Farmington?
My
Syracuse is
cousin,
further north.
my cousin was the football manager last year, so the football team just hooked us
Oh.
up with tickets. So
Oh, that's sick. Okay.
That's a
go.
hookup.
Hit a Farmington basketball game, and I'll go with you, and we
Okay.
can like dual interview.
Okay.
I'm not like famous,
I'm
but I
down.
went there. I'll know some kids. I'll probably like go ask him. Like
No, I'm down.
kids would probably know me because I went to school with them, but
Yeah, no, I'm down.
I don't have your clout.
Once like actual basketball games start picking up again, I will.
I cannot wait.
I'll be
look,
going to those.
'Cause I might hit a couple just to like hang out with some of my friends that haven't graduated yet,
Yeah.
and like just chill there. I miss basketball so much.
I miss playing basketball. Like I work at Avasa and I just like look at the basketball court and I'm just like I miss you. Like
You put your
You're
hand
like
on
an
the
ex,
glass and
just-
one
Yeah, like,
single
just-
tear.
just
Reach.
miss you.
In the arms of an angel.
Yeah, but so I just gotta for that. I'm just waiting for basketball season to fully kick off, which I
It's gonna be
have
sick.
no idea when that's supposed to. So
There's already some games, but I don't know about fans.
yeah,
yet.
I have no idea what. I haven't even looked. I've just been so busy that honestly kind of forgot about the high school or basketball games. But now that we're talking about it, I'm back on track for it.
Look at
So-
that. We just got a new series about to start up now.
Did we lie? We're his managers. Like back to square one.
Exactly.
Okay, so what was your first video like blow up that like really kicked you off? Because you were making content for a few years. TikTok's only been around for like 2.
Yeah.
So you had YouTube, but like I don't know how many of those subscribers really followed you over to
None of 'em.
TikTok because it seemed
None
like
of 'em, 'cause my
you're
Tik-
pretty self-made on TikTok. You're bigger on TikTok. if
Yeah,
anything.
my TikTok and my YouTube, very different. Like they
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I would have never guessed that like you
They
did gaming and
don't intertwine. I mean, like I said, there was those moments where I was like, I'm gonna be a vlogger, and so like obviously I tried to get some of my TikTok audience over to my YouTube, but I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. But like, it's not the same. Like the audience is not the same. The first video. What are we talking? Like, what kind of numbers are we talking here? Like first 10,000 views.
I
one,
consider,
or
like-
first 100,000 views one.
I consider like blowing up to hit like 100,000 like or like 50K plus. But then some
Um,
people that just have big followings are like, yeah, that's just normal.
Yeah.
So I say like if I have a video that hits 100K, I've had a handful. I consider like that video blew up.
Yeah. Okay. So
But it could be 75, like whatever. Just your first video that like kind of dropped your jaw. Like, oh,
last summer was I literally just made a video saying, "Hey, do you guys know where I am?" And I was at Lagoon, and that one had like 150,000 views in like 2 days, and I was like, "Wow,
dude, Utah
Whoa.
TikToks, like if you get the right one, they blow up for no reason.
yeah,
Literally no reason.
it makes zero sense." And then You know that one. I don't really remember anything like a lot of stuff after that. But then I do
Yeah.
remember I did like a sponsored video for what's it called? Stirs, the cereal bar
Mhm.
place in Midvale, and for some reason that video had 100,000 views in 4 hours, and I was like,
Wow.
oh,
Holy
my-
crap.
And it was a sponsored post too, so I was like, oh my goodness,
Oh,
like, this looks even
caked.
better for me. Like, wow, okay.
Jeez.
Thanks, guys. And then I think it's sitting at like 600,000 views or something like that.
Sick.
And I was like, it's just weird how like random things blow, like unintentionally. You can post something on TikTok and it'll just
It's so easy to blow up on TikTok.
blow up. Yeah.
It's so hard on like YouTube. I think.
Yeah,
It's,
it
well, I
is.
mean, Instagram is probably the hardest.
Instagram's
but-
difficult. YouTube's pretty difficult. You just gotta know how to work the algorithm correctly.
Yeah.
Twitter is very hard to blow up on. You have to be a meme account basically to really blow up. Or
It's
like a
yeah,
big
I know.
influencer.
And then tweets that do blow up will end up just getting reposted to Instagram, and then
Yeah.
those
Yep.
posts will just blow up, and then people
I will
crop their
never
name
get
out.
Twitter. That's
No,
I'm
really?
never gonna get Twitter.
I love
Don't
Twitter.
do it. I deleted it.
I love
It just sounds
Twitter.
like just a big mosh pit.
It's-
just weird.
it's
It's like Reddit,
awful.
but just blue.
Yeah, no, it gets a little. It does get a little weird.
It's funny. There's some of the funniest things, like the funniest accounts. It's hilarious, but it's every comment section is an argument for some reason.
Twitter is probably not. It's not my favorite social media, but when it comes to like MMA fight nights, like the Jake Paul and Nate Robinson fight.
Yeah,
That-
we
which
mentioned that.
After that fight, I think that might have been the top 3 greatest time I have ever been on Twitter. Like that was the memes that came from people.
Oh, it's gotta be
because
popping
people are
hilarious.
fast.
That's why I
you can
can't
live
wait-
tweet.
I can't
Yeah.
wait for the.
That's what
Logan
I like
Paul fight.
about. That's what I liked about Twitter. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like with Instagram or TikTok, it's hard to do because you're posting a full-on picture, a
Yeah.
full-on video, even if it's on your story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like with Twitter, you can literally just spit tweet after tweet after tweet,
Yeah, you can,
and then
yeah.
replies. And I wish Instagram had the feature you could reply, like a comment with a
Oh.
photo,
Yeah.
because I cry laughing at Twitter reaction memes because like they'll just get more likes than the original tweet, and it's
Yeah.
just
Get ratioed.
oh, I love that.
That's what that means. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
ratioed
that's
is when
what, that's what getting ratioed means. Like if
Mhm.
somebody's like says one thing and then somebody else responds to it, and the person that responds to the original tweet
Blows
gets
up more.
more traction and more interaction than the first
Flame.
person.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Or it's like someone says like retweet for X and
Yeah.
then like for Y, and then it's like the likes will just demolish the retweet.
Yep.
But it'll be like a stan account, like a Taylor Swift will be like
Yeah.
like for Taylor Swift, retweet for Kanye, and then Kanye has like 40,000 retweets. Taylor Swift has like 10, and people will just reply ratioed.
Ratioed.
Exactly.
It's spanked.
It's
Yeah.
so funny. Oh, I almost dropped my
Good
phone.
catch, dude. One
You
thing
saw
I'm
that?
noticing, yeah, is so before I saw you, I was talking to him in the car. He was like, "Yeah, he's like 6'1" or something like that."
I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3".
Oh my
6'3"?
gosh! And I was sitting
Oh,
there.
yeah,
I was like,
makes more
"Bro,
sense.
I'm 5'8" 3/4". I was so intimidated, and now I'm
Because
looking
Luke
at
and I
this.
both like to joke because I joke because it's like we're just under the average height. Like
Under
We're
5'9".
It's
we're
hard to
below
consider-
average in Utah, but like national average, we're
it's like 5'9", 5'10".
yeah.
So I joked, I'm like I joke and say we're medium. We're not small, but we're not quite medium because that's like average. So I just say
Yeah.
medium. And then Luke and I like to joke like, how tall is he? Because it's like we don't want to feel like babies, but it's
And then there's those girls in like 8th grade that are built like surfboards, where they where they're
He's a
where they're like
surfboard.
9 feet tall,
Oh
like this, just. And then they stay the same. I don't understand. I was tiny.
no disrespect.
No,
For all the tall
I-
girls
He
listening,
wants
we
all the
love you. It's
smoke
okay.
right now.
I'm about to get canceled again. First for not
Oh
watching High
no,
School
you
Musical
misogynist!
for this, dude. I was
Cancel?
4'11" going into 9th grade, and I had
You're
size
what?
13 shoes. I was 4'11".
Oh, I thought you said 5'11".
No, I shrunk. No, and I
High
weighed
school
like
does
as
a
much
lot.
as I do now. Dude, I was thick. I was
Wow.
big. I had double D's. I was double D's. I was big.
Thick with 2 C's.
2 C's and a Q, bro.
Yeah, I'm 6'3". That's something that like a lot of people don't realize.
I thought you said 6'1". I'm bugging. Yeah, you are 6'3". huh?
It's 6'1", 6'3". It's not that big of a difference, but like,
Mhm.
yeah, that's like the first thing people say when they like.
Gonna make myself feel better. Yeah, there it is.
Well,
Hey.
Again, Luke is just way taller than me. It's because he sits with perfect posture. I slouch.
No, like when they meet me, people are like, I always thought you were like shorter. I'm like, how tall did you think I was? And people were like, I don't know, like 5'6". I'm like, no.
You don't give off short. Yeah,
I
didn't
think
think you were short,
6'3",
but
like-
I know. I see. Like
Well,
you post a lot of
my
like
arms are
mirror
long as
videos, and
hell.
I would see you standing in your mirror. I'm like, this guy's huge.
Yeah.
I don't give off very tall.
I know. I never get the. You're about as tall as I thought. People always say, because I have a lot of like internet friends thanks to TikTok. When people meet me, they're like, "You're shorter than I thought,"
TikTok.
because I'm not like crazy skinny. But then it's like, so then it might make me look a little taller.
Yeah.
And then people go, "Oh, you're actually a little bit shorter than I thought." But then some people assume I'm short because I'm not like lengthy. So some people might think I'm short, like the opposite. And they'll go, "You're taller than I thought."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
People expect. I don't know. I don't know what people expect when I just know they don't expect me to be 6'3" most of the time.
Yeah. Okay. Since you've been on YouTube and TikTok for quite some time, you
Yes.
have to have some inspirations.
Yes.
Like YouTube inspirations, but I'm sure there's some TikTokers you might look up to. So just a little bit of whoever comes to mind, either app, whatever.
Actually, I'm just gonna be completely honest. When it comes to TikTok, I have no inspirations.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't either.
That's
Like,
again.
TikTok was literally just I was bored. I promised myself I'd never get it, and then I got it.
Yeah, like
Every bio at one point was, "I got this app as a joke."
This is a
and
joke.
I'm
That was my
addicted."
bio for like a solid 2
Mhm.
months.
yeah, like
Everyone's
the,
bio was that. For
like
some
the
reason.
way I discovered TikTok was not the same way that I started doing YouTube. So like TikTok was honestly just my friends were sending videos, and I was like, fine, I'll finally download the app so I can actually see them. I don't have to watch them through like Safari or whatever. And then slowly just worked into that. But like, yeah, no inspiration in terms of TikTok. That might sound a little conceited or whatever, but.
And again, a lot of people don't do like. I don't think there's any CEOs of like states. There's like big creators. Like there's
Yeah.
creators from Utah that have more followers than you,
Yeah.
but it's like your whole shtick is like posting Utah themed. It's like a collection
That
of
was
where
very
Utah
strategic,
can
by the
go,
way.
and it's like you do ranking things.
Yeah.
So like
Definitely
you have
a smart
ideas that
strategy.
have been done before because
Yeah.
there are people that do like their whole shtick is interviewing people with like the phone, like
Yeah.
what you were doing. But yeah,
You
it's
just put my own personal twist on it.
Mhm.
But for YouTube, let me think. So definitely David Dobrik, just in when he's actually uploading videos. You know,
starting beef.
no, it's
starting
just-
beef?
I miss the content.
You want the smoke?
I want the content is what I want.
He wants a Tesla, is what he wants.
I mean, I'll take a Tesla. But YouTube, my really good friend Luke is the one who kind of actually got me into.
That's me.
Different Luke, he's Canadian. Got me into gaming when I was, or got me in not into gaming, but like gaming YouTube. I was like a fanboy of his when I was in 9th grade. My last period of the day, I was a TA for a gym teacher, so I did nothing.
You did nothing.
Did nothing. So I just watched his Call of Duty videos, and he was home for like a month because he had like I don't know, some health issues. So he was just live streaming himself, and I was like, this guy's really good at Call of Duty, like he's killing it. And so slowly, just I don't even remember exactly how, but we became friends, and you know he's stayed at my house for a week. We've gone to multiple gaming events together, and it's just like he has over
So dope.
he has over 1 million subscribers now, and it's just like I was
Wait, what's his?
his alias is Green Goblin HD. So he does it's all Call of Duty, but he went
Okay.
from so like when I met him, he had like I think he had like 50,000 subscribers. So like
Oh, he.
I've
popped
known
off.
him I've known him for 8 years now, so he's probably one of my biggest inspirations. And then my buddy Chris, he are you guys familiar with like FaZe Clan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is one of the more recent pickups to FaZe Clan, and I've been friends with him just as long as I've been friends with my other friend Luke. And
That's sick.
I've been friends with Chris since he was at like 200 subscribers. Now he's at like 2 million.
Wow.
Crap, dude.
So yeah, his work ethic is just insane. Like tonight, there's a really big like Warzone Call of Duty update at midnight. Like
Oh, good to know.
And
'cause
that's-
I have Warzone. And
that's
I play that a lot.
all I'm playing. Like I'm gonna be picking up the streams and stuff like that starting tomorrow, and it's just like watching his growth over the last year.
You
has
could
been
plug. You could
insane.
plug.
Twitch.tv/LegendOfCotton.
There you go.
I bet. I'll tune in. I'll tune in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be live tomorrow afternoon and pretty much every single day after that.
I'll be
But,
stuck at home for the next like week, so I will definitely.
yeah, I'll be
lots of
live
that.
at probably like 6 every night, 6 to
Bet.
like midnight.
Okay.
Mountain Standard Time, of course.
Mountain Standard Time, yes, Mountain Standard Time. But yeah, those two are probably those three I should say are probably my biggest inspirations when it comes to just content in general.
I feel like with YouTube especially, you almost have to have an inspiration
Mm-hmm.
because TikTok, pretty easy to get off on your own.
Yeah.
But like YouTube is difficult. When I was like 10, I tried to start a YouTube channel, and it was because of
I
like,
tried one
Jacksepticeye
freshman year.
Yeah,
when I was like 10,
yeah.
and like I feel like there's almost a requirement. Like it's tough to do YouTube just
There's almost
without-
no original ideas. Like
yeah.
with TikTok, someone's grandma can blow up once for like smashing her cake, her face in cake. All right, Winnie the Pooh.
Hey, hold up.
All right,
hold
Winnie
up.
the Pooh.
Pause.
Rewind that. We're
Pause. Pause.
FBI, open up.
But smashes her face in a birthday cake.
Yeah.
That's better. And then it's like, then they'll just keep doing that. But
Yeah.
it's like, because it's just short form, like you could just post. YouTube, it's like, it's really hard. 'cause-
time-consuming,
YouTube's
too.
a lot more strategic, and you have
Mhm.
to like you
way
really have
too
to
split
think
into
out what
categories.
you're- what you're
Everything is
doing.
categorized.
Like for example, like TikTok, dude, I could come up with something in the next 30 seconds and just post it.
Oh yeah,
and it would
and
probably
you
do
could
just
come up with
fine.
something literally a BS idea and just post it, and it could pop off.
Because
Yeah.
the app like hands you things, because there's
Yeah.
audios you can use. So
Yeah.
it's like you just create a
And
punchline from a
filters
song.
and like literally everything is basically handed to you to go viral on TikTok.
YouTube,
On
they just give you the medium.
YouTube, you have to like either hire a thumbnail designer or become a thumbnail designer, because like that's like half the video. That's half of the reason a video goes viral is because of the thumbnail, and then
Yeah.
another like 25% is the title, and then the other 25% is the content. So
That's why our thumbnails are just, I go on to like Adobe Spark or something like that, and I just put episode 2.
Luke
that
does
works.
a
That's
lot of the
literally-
hard work
No,
behind
Dude,
the scenes.
I edit a lot with this.
that
It's
worked.
We also want to shout out our editor Lexi too. She
Lexi.
chips
Shout out
in.
to Lexi.
Shout out to Lexi.
Shout out to Lexi.
We good. I'm looking at the thing right now. It looks okay. Peaked a little bit, but if you had headphones, I'm sorry, they're broken now.
do not be wearing AirPods during this, or
They
else
will
you're gonna
Dylan.
hear that.
fly out of your
Dylan
ears.
noted.
just
Dylan noted.
let's see what we're at. We're at 47 minutes. We're getting there.
47.
Oh, there was something I wrote down. This is kind of a bit, but so do you know what a savant is?
Oh, what?
Okay, that's a no. So a savant is like if somebody that something traumatic or something happens to them, and then they like wake up or something, and all of a sudden they're a specialist in something. Like it unlocks a part of their brain.
Okay.
Whoa.
So this guy got. I heard this on another podcast about a podcast. Here we go. This guy got like beat in a bar fight,
Oh.
and he woke up and he was like all of a sudden able to see shapes and like see how things were made mathematically. And now he's like a math genius. So I was thinking like, I wonder if there's a kid out there that's tried to like hit his head on a fan or something. Like I'm just like,
Probably.
I wonder if I'll be able to play the
Smash his
piano.
head
Ba-dum,
on
ba-dum,
the
ba-dum,
box.
ba-dum.
People are dumb. People
Dude.
are dumb. So I wouldn't doubt it.
Although now every time when I was a kid, we had a bunk bed and I used to like stick my hand up and just bung 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 on the fan.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I can sing. I beat myself into being a savant.
Yeah, that's how you kept that. That was your what's it called? That was your metronome growing up, which is or like growing up. I don't know if you guys were like this, but after you saw a movie, you like thought you were in the movie.
Oh, dude, I would
Yeah.
get hyped.
That's
after
like a
seeing like
savant.
superhero
Oh.
movies.
Like
Harry Potter and Star Wars for me. That's what.
you just picked up a random stick and
Literally-
everything was a wand.
Oh, dude,
at
my
one
name is
point.
Luke.
I'm literally wearing a Star Wars beanie right now.
It's true. Yeah, we got
I
Luke.
bet
We
that
got
makes
Star
me
Wars.
happy.
I'm just wearing nothing. Like
It's okay.
I'm wearing
you kind of
nothing.
look like David Dobrik right now.
What?
You kind of look like David Dobrik with
In
the
a way,
black
in
hat.
a way,
Literally
yeah.
wearing all black.
yeah, I do look like David Dobrik.
He
Huh?
kind of looks like David. He's gonna be on a high for that.
My wallet.
I'm gonna be driving home to this train
Not
station.
not
like,
to flex
"He
or
sounds
anything,
like
but
David
Legend
Dobrik."
Concept.
Oh my gosh.
I wish my wallet looked like David Dobrik. You kidding me?
Oh, don't we all? Don't we all?
Your wallet?
Wallet.
What?
Oh, you mean
Like-
like literally? Okay,
like
I thought.
cash,
Yeah.
money.
I was like, what?
Bam.
Does he have a
Myself
design?
wallet.
Yeah, I've got this puppy. Literally black, blends in. Got my BioLife card.
Are you go BioLife? I can do
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
bro.
Went today.
Dude. I kind of want. Okay, this is gonna sound so bad.
Marvin's room just
Don't-
started
No, no,
playing
no, no, no.
again.
Just nobody get mad at me.
She told me put my heart
No, listen,
in
listen.
the bag.
I really kind of want to get Rona just so that I get more money. At
Here's the
BioLife.
thing. Here's the thing. BioLife at AF stopped doing the coronavirus. Like,
Bonus.
yeah,
Why?
they stopped.
'Cause
I don't
so many
know.
People got
I'm
it.
assuming because so many people. Because when I went for the first COVID donation,
Mhm.
there were like a ton of people with the red new card and it said COVID.
Mhm.
And then when I went in and it said I was ineligible to take the quiz, and it was because they canceled it, so they had to take people off the COVID
Oh,
program.
that's done.
And like
Wow.
8 of us were waiting just at my appointment time to get taken off.
Yeah.
Out of like the 16 people that were there.
That's a really controversial thing. I feel like a lot of people are gonna get like, "How dare you?" But at the same time, it's like it's not gonna affect our age. Obviously, be safe. Like
I
wear a
mean,
mask, things like that.
I mean, like
You definitely don't want COVID. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, Luke's had it. It's not
It
fun.
was not fun. And I know people that have gotten like messed up, like
I mean,
teenagers that have gotten
Mhm.
messed up from
it's
it.
crazy because like I've I've had people that I know that have gotten it, and like everybody's experience, it's crazy how like everybody's experience is so
Dude,
different. Like,
literally
so different.
different for like there's obviously asymptomatic people.
Yeah.
There's me who I got really really bad chest problems.
Mhm.
Like I had really bad chest pain and I still can't run
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
without
loss of
yeah.
breath.
Or maybe that's just because I'm out of shape. But but like, and then there's people that I know that got it and they were like, oh yeah, I was fine. I mean, I quarantined myself, but I was fine.
Yeah,
I know
it's
that's crazy.
it's
Some people are like,
also-
yeah, it just felt like a little fever, but I
That's-
was good.
it's also crazy. I'm gonna be completely honest as well. I have no idea how I haven't gotten it. Like
Same.
with
Same.
all the schools that I went to
Yeah.
and like
Oh, yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
the things I've done over the last 9 months, let's say actually more like 6 months, like no idea. Like I went to Mountain Ridge High in Harriman,
Mm.
and after that game, I think the following week they shut down because like 15 kids
Yeah.
had it, and I was like, I have either I was asymptomatic, which I honestly I kind of think I was because
I probably was at some point
I'm gonna be honest, I've been around so many people, and I have no idea.
Although you've been exposed to it at least once. There's no way you haven't.
There's
Well, I mean,
no
Mountain
shot.
Ridge, obviously.
Yeah, like there's no
It's true.
shot that I.
And I literally got it from playing sand volleyball.
Yeah,
And I high fived and then like side hugged someone, and I got it from that.
I remember too, after we released our first episode, when we were talking like, yeah, we're clean, it's not gonna affect us as much, and we're like, just also be safe. We had like just mentioned it. Right after that, there were things going around on Instagram. Crap, there's like hair on this mic. There were things going around on Instagram that was like, you can contract symptoms and like you can spread it for 14 days before you even know you feel anything.
Which
Yeah.
is
So it's like you're
wild.
like pretty much. I'm like, oh, that's lovely.
yeah, that's
So
wild.
we're taking precautions. We're washing our hands. Like,
and honestly, I don't do anything anymore. Like
mhm.
outside of because since I haven't been going to the high schools and stuff like that, like I go to the gym, but I'm like I wipe the stuff down, I sanitize all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff, and then like I'm playing Call of Duty like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And like I'm just at my apartment.
And like at work, I go to work like 5 times a week. I almost said 5 times a day.
oh dude, that
I
would
live
suck.
that.
I would do 2 a days at the gym. I've never done one. I've been to the gym like 3 times, obviously. But like 2 a days at the gym would be hard. Could you imagine a 5 a day?
No,
a
dude,
five-
No, I'm
Day
talking.
gym?
I'm talking about at work because we
Yeah.
have to take like a health assessment.
Oh, you
So,
mean
like,
okay.
Yeah, at work. And I worked there for like a little while now. Like my family's had symptoms, but they've all come back negative. And it's weird because
Yeah.
I would never like my whole family would be ridden with symptoms, and I guess they were just colds or fevers, but they weren't COVID.
Yeah.
I'm just super careful because my family is pretty.
Yeah,
I have a couple.
be
family
careful.
members that are
Absolutely,
Yeah.
be
Really, really,
careful.
really like immune compromised,
Yeah.
and so I've quarantined myself like 6 times now.
Yeah.
I was
And
gonna
it's,
say, it
it's
seems like you're
annoying,
always back home.
but like it's worth it to protect people.
Yeah, honestly, like outside of the gym, occasional grocery store runs, and it's not like I'm like hunkering down, hiding from it. It's
No,
just
no, no.
like I'm like I don't
There's-
do anything.
I mean, it's
Exactly.
not like there's a ton to do right now anyway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like you could go do stuff, but most of my guy friends are on missions right now, so they're all gone.
Gotcha.
And
Seriously.
like my roommates, I just hang out with my roommates most
Yeah.
of the time now.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is for me right now too. So like, but like, yeah, I just play. I play Call of Duty and go to the gym. It's basically my day to day, and make TikToks like a couple times every
Mhm.
now and then.
All my closest friends live like I don't have like a ton of crazy close friends that live right near me. Like I have a few friends in Utah, but you guys live in like Provo, and I live in like Davis County.
Yeah.
Or I have a ton of out of state friends thanks to TikTok, and then just things like that. So it's hard for me to be hanging out with people all the time. It's like once a week maybe, especially because of this. Now it's like once a week. But I would go like a couple weeks without even seeing anyone, like family, anything.
this has been nice because I get to like actually hang out with you and like
Mhm.
sometimes get
But I'm
Yeah.
yeah, like with work, it's like they really check and like see if you have any symptoms. I check myself, like making sure I'm washing my hands, things like
Which-
that. So
Speaking of that, we got the COVID vaccine.
dude,
I
Utah
was-
got its
dude,
first shipments
I
yesterday.
was literally that was gonna be my talking point because you're like prepare some talking points. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
I'm
I
crap.
so
wrote
sorry.
that down too.
No, I was gonna ask you guys. Are you guys gonna get the needle?
I'm gonna get it.
You're gonna get
I
it.
think
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Well,
it. I
obviously
might
not first
look,
because I'm not healthy.
but like, cause there are people that are just crazed and say like, oh, they're putting like chips in it. I'm like, you say
I do
that while you're
20/20.
typing on a computer that's looking at you 24 hours a day, and you
Yeah.
have an Alexa
oh,
in the
Google
corner
sells
of your
your
room. Like-
you're
oh
using
my-
you're posting about it on Facebook, like
like.
yeah.
if you're worried
you-
about being
that's what
tracked,
I'm
you're already
saying.
being
Or it's
tracked.
like
Yeah.
people are like, I saw this TikTok. It was like, put a finger down, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is until the end. And it was like, put a finger down if you like have like eaten something off the ground real quick after you dropped it, or you've eaten some sort of food, you drink this soda or whatever. Then you don't need to worry about what's in the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It just seems
Obviously,
like.
there's risks to every vaccine.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, and there's symptoms. Like there's
Yeah.
side effects because it's medicine. Like try taking ibuprofen without freaking eating anything.
Yeah.
Your liver.
You're gonna
like,
think like, oh, the government's like doing this.
Take a melatonin and you'll feel groggy the next day. Like there's
Yeah.
side
I take
effects to
melatonin like
everything.
nightly, dude.
My brother is a pharmacy tech right now. He's
Mhm.
going to school for pharmacist to be a pharmacist, and he's working at the hospital at the U,
Mhm.
and so he's gonna get it really quick. And he works at the Costco pharmacy, and then
Okay.
he said, hopefully, Costco pharmacy could have it by like April-ish,
Oh, wow.
which that's pretty much what I was expecting. We would be, and like, obviously get the teachers because my other brother is a teacher, so
Yeah.
he's gonna get it first too. So get the teachers to get it, get the healthcare workers to get it, and then like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth it to protect my family. To protect
Yeah, I don't
Unless I start seeing people turn into like straight up zombies. After
Yeah,
that.
I'm
I'm in
un-
no rush to get it.
That's
but
one
I'm probably
good thing
gonna
about
get
like
it.
not being the first people.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
let
I'm
those
undecided
communicate.
right now just because like again I don't do anything.
Mhm.
So and
Yeah.
the other thing, dude, I've never gotten the flu. I've never gotten
Really?
The flu. I haven't.
I don't know if I've gotten stomach flu, but that's not the flu. and
Yeah.
I was
get
gonna
my flu
say
shots
I've
every year.
I've had
I don't
like
get-
stomach flus. I've had crazy head colds, but I've never had like the flu where it's all of it.
Isn't
thrown
that
in.
just what COVID is, dude? Just a crazy head cold, dude.
dude?
Yeah, I
COVID
haven't-
By the
is the
government?
flu.
I haven't gotten a flu shot. I don't even know the last time I got a flu shot. Like
Same. It's
in
been
my
years.
adult life, I haven't. Like I've been an adult for 6 years. I've never gotten a
I
flu
still
shot.
get them
And-
every year. My brother gives me them, so
And I
not
and
like illegally, but
Illegally.
he's a pharmacist,
I, the black market.
Just a black market
Black
flu
market
shot.
flu
He
shot.
gives them to me. I don't inject them. I sell them, but you know,
Oh, that's funny.
dude. I wanted to mention though because I posted on my Instagram story @_Nodiac. Cheap plug. Actually, all of our listeners follow me anyway. It seems like who am I kidding? I saw this video like someone going back to Twitter. Someone put like the COVID vaccine when they were wheeling it out, like the scientists.
Oh, I saw
They
that on
put
your
the
story.
NBA music
I
over
saw
it
that
as
on
if they're
your story.
walking out of the
Oh
tunnel
my
pregame.
gosh.
It was one of
That's
the
gold.
funniest. Dude, I loved it. It was so good. They treated it like it was James Harden walking out. So good.
But yeah, we've got it in Utah now. I think
Yeah.
the Intermountain in Provo got it. And
Yeah,
then,
I
like,
have
one
a
in Salt Lake.
I have a friend that works at Intermountain, the one in Murray,
Mhm.
and she has to get the shot next week or something like that. So, yeah, we'll see. If she turns into a zombie, bro,
I know, if I'm
stay in my room.
I'm just ready for this all to be over. I mean, I know obviously.
hot
everyone is.
take,
Man.
wow.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
the guy that doesn't like COVID. You're the guy that doesn't.
You're the guy everyone's talking about. Why are we talking to you, bro? Leave.
No, I agree. Like, my day to day isn't too insane. Like,
Yeah.
even before COVID, like, I was doing pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, without COVID, I wouldn't be too much different right now, except
Really?
I'd have all in-person classes.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I have to keep a really high GPA.
Yeah.
And I'm really bad at asynchronous, which is like all online,
Mhm.
and all my classes are asynchronous. So it's been really tough, but like, I've been doing it.
You
and it's
also
nice do
learn
my
to
classes.
adapt.
I
Like
also,
Yeah.
it's just brand new. You'll
I
get
would-
better.
I would like to give a little shout out to COVID from March because it got me out of my public speaking class. So,
Oh my
There you
god,
go.
dude! Public speaking has been so easy.
Dude,
you just send
it's-
in videos.
well, no, this is what it. So like,
That's what I've been digging.
I was
about
already
it.
taking public speaking last semester. I was taking it online, and they were just like the dumbest speeches, and I was like, "This is I
Oh,
don't
that's
like
why I'm
this."
glad I don't have to listen to any.
And so the first two speeches I did in front of people, and then like COVID hit, and the teachers were like, "If you don't feel comfortable," and I was like, "I'm gonna ride that wave." I'm like, I don't feel comfortable being around people, so she's like, "That's fine." just
Normalize
send it-
not being comfortable
she's like-
online.
She's like, just send a video, like submit a video of you giving your speech. You don't have to do it in front of anybody. I was like, so basically, I'm just making a YouTube video right now.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Word, there you
This
go.
is a very much scripted. You're just
YouTube
looking
video.
at the camera. It's really easy.
Yeah.
You got a
and then-
teleprompter.
Dude,
And-
I'm killing my grades on my speeches right now. I'm getting like A's on every single one.
Yeah.
I'm just staring at the
Great.
camera and then reading a script.
And it's not like I have I have no problem talking in front of people, like literally none. But when it's like
You
well,
interview
you're a
kids at
content
schools.
creator,
Of
yeah.
course
when it,
not.
but when it's like organized, dude, it's like I get
It's
a
so
little, I get a little nerve,
Yeah.
like it's a little
Mhm.
nerve wracking. Like, what if I stumble on these words? Like, if I can just like free ball it, it's a million times easier.
Yeah.
I've gotten better at it too, and it's like people joke like with our church and stuff. It's like the bishop will ask you, it's like, "Hey, why don't you give a talk next week?" And for some reason, it's insanely nerve wracking. But then I'll also go share freaking like spiritual stuff on like the
Yeah.
internet anyway. So it's like
That's
Then
one thing.
it's
with
it's
the
always like when
internet.
you feel like asked to, and it's like
Yeah.
not your own
Yeah.
thing. I don't know. There's some.
It's
sort
like when
of
your parents
pressure
ask you
that
to
comes
do
with
the dishes. When you're about to do the dishes,
That-
you're like, well, now I don't
Oh
want
my
to.
gosh.
it. You just put it
Hey.
into words perfectly.
That's the number one reason I love living by myself now
Yeah.
and not at home, because I don't have to do anything anybody says. I do what I want when
That's
I want.
one thing that's
That's
really
actually-
nice. Is I do my dishes, but like, I don't have to. Nobody's like
You hear
sitting
that,
there
ladies?
telling me.
Yeah.
He cleans.
I'm looking fresh, bro. My apartment. Okay, actually, my apartment's pretty dirty, but I live
My
with
ba-
five
I
guys.
need to, no, I need to clean my bathroom today. I've already decided that. You've motivated me. I'm cleaning my bathroom.
Look at me go. I'm such a dad.
I'm cleaning my bathroom today.
I'm
We
just so
are-
good at motivating.
I mean, I have the master bed.
Jordan,
like,
what would you
bathroom.
do without us?
I'd be so lost.
he wouldn't have managers.
I would
He
have a
wouldn't be cleaning his
manager.
apartment.
You and
I'm-
Post Malone would not be boys.
You're right. I wish we were.
Oh, did you know Logic lives in Alpine, or in Highland?
Really?
One of
Ah, the
those
camera
two.
turned off again. Should I turn it on? Or are we gonna end this?
We're about to end anyway. It's
All
an hour.
right. Insert the logo.
That's freaking sick though. That like he's so close to us.
I know Post Malone also lives in like Morgan.
No, he has
it Park
Cottonwood,
City?
Cottonwood Heights.
Cottonwood Heights. Okay.
Cottonwood Heights.
That's whoa. Luke, we know someone that lives there. I don't need to say her name, but
Tell me after.
I'm gonna tell you after. She lives in that city. That's insane. I didn't know he lived in
Wow.
Cottonwood Heights. I thought it was more up north.
No, he lives in Cottonwood Heights.
That's sick.
Post Malone or Logic?
Post Malone.
Wow.
I've had friends that have gone to his house.
Jeez. Dude.
They're girls though, and they're good-looking girls, so of course they've gone.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like
true.
it's kind of
Post Malone's
messed
like,
up.
hold on a minute. Are you?
The security guy's like, okay, fine. Go on.
There's a kid that went to my school. We can end this here soon, but there's a kid that went to my school named Nick Shirley. He was the kid that like snuck into Jake Paul and Tana Mojo's.
Oh, I
wedding.
know Nick Shirley.
You know who that is?
I don't know him, but
I went to school with him.
I know who he is.
Mhm,
Yeah,
you've heard of him.
He moved.
He
to
also
LA.
dropped off like beers at Post Malone's house.
Yeah.
They didn't give it to him. Like
He
I
gave it
watched
to
the
his
video,
I
but
watched the video too.
Mhm.
He gave it to his like security guy, and then
he really tried though. He's like, please, can we just give it to him or like stay here and wait for him? Or
Yeah,
whatever.
he was on a pod. I saw he was on like
He was an
the,
impulsive,
yeah, I saw that.
which is insane. We
Yeah.
talked. Luke and I talked about being on this Saints Unscripted thing, but then freaking Nick Shirley's going to impulsive. I don't even think Nick Shirley's listening to this. He and I don't know each other that well, but you know, I went to school with Nick Shirley, not Flex.
flex.
My brother listens to this. That's a flex.
Hey, I'm sure at least 5 of my followers will at least listen to this.
I know. I was gonna say it's like let's hope. And if you're new here, hi, my name's Kai. If you're coming from Jordan's account,
I'm Luke. I look
I'm
pasty right now, dude. Holy
that light
crap.
is-
It's worse because it's not recording right
Mhm.
now. But
When
like,
I hit the
probably
record
looked-
button, the light and everything balances out.
yeah,
but-
hopefully it looks better in.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Edit.
super flattering. Ah, it
Oh,
just turned
and
off.
it just
We're
turned
good.
off. Well,
and it's gone.
I think we're gonna wrap this up
That's
right
insane.
here.
It's
This
a
has been a
sign.
fun episode.
This is great for my first podcast. Love it.
Dude,
It
you
was
just
fun.
went off. Like you did really well. You just talked and you were
I felt
smooth
bad.
with
Yeah, I
it,
was like, I
too.
don't have a ton of like. I showed Luke like my talking points, and they were all just questions that kind of could all just be mashed up into like 3 total.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, this actually flowed pretty freaking well.
Yeah.
So there you
That
go.
one, I was kind of worried because we didn't have very many, but like,
This worked out really well,
Dude.
I think.
This was
thank you
fun.
so much for coming.
Yeah,
Seriously,
thanks for
this
having
has
me.
been hype.
All right, guys, that's been episode 3 of the Cool Story Bro podcast. We appreciate you guys listening. Tell your friends. Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on Instagram.
Cool Story
Jordan,
Bro.
where can they find you?
They can find me on TikTok at LegendOfCotton, on Instagram at Schmidt22. I know that sounds weird that I have a German last name.
Well, it could be a play on Air Jordan.
It is a play on Air Jordan.
I
but
figured.
Because his name. Oh yeah. Okay.
It is a
Nice.
play. And
I'm
my
slower
life,
today.
My
There
life
you
number is 22. Yeah, Instagram and TikTok.
Sweet.
And if you're into gaming, YouTube.
I'll try to drop the. I'll try to put like a graphic with all the ads on
That's fine.
on the video.
Mhm.
It's fine.
Or like links in the description to
you just take a
everything.
screenshot and just slap it on there.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, that works.
Just boom, boom, boom.
All right. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thanks for listening, guys, and thank you for coming onto the show, Jordan. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right. We'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces, everyone.
See ya.
Goodbye.